I'm saying late September, so you have time to go through them, and you have time to make any corrections. Because there's more policies that we will bring to the board for be approved.
But the policies you approved 2 weeks ago are operative now, correct? Until you tweak them again.
Until we tweak them.
With all its flaws.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
But it was approved by Bowles and Rice, am I correct? As far as
Well, let me say this. I think I feel more comfortable in saying that Neola used them as a consulting firm. I feel better about saying that for my own protection. And I trust, when they do that. Did you sign in
No, but I just have a question.
concerning?
The policies.
Can you ask me after the meeting?
Sure can.
Okay, thank you. The reason is protocol,
That's fine.
and if it's just something that I can answer after the
You
meeting.
sure can.
Thank you.
you all have anything else? You want to get to us, just email us about the meeting in September.
Yes, sir. I'll share it at regular board
Is the
meeting.
13th good for you all?
I don't think.
8:30.
Good for you all?
And it won't be too long, that way you'll have the rest of the day to do what you need to do.
That planning kind of brochure.
Yes. You all, I think some of you all have been through where we were approached about some things that we wanted to do at our schools and so forth. But this is the 35th anniversary of Lincoln Primary Care Center. If it would be okay, there would be a short presentation at one of the next one or the one after about exactly what they're doing at the school. Because there's several entities. I mean, there's one over here at the high school. I think there's one at Duval. There may be others, but it would be a chance to share with the board what's going on in our schools and access to health care they would have, our students.
Yeah, adding some dental services, so I would love that.
Kathy, Wendy, you guys can.
So at one of our, like I said, the next couple of meetings, I'll have that on the agenda.
I have a couple of questions, if it's all right.
Go ahead.
What's the status of having peanut butter in our schools as far as lunch? Does anybody here know, or do we need to wait?
I can find out and email that to you. I would ask Diane Miller, she would know and have everything there.
I've had a parent, and actually my grandson has allergies, severe allergies to it. But I've had a parent that's really concerned. It was about some cookies that were served at the school. It wasn't actually peanut butter, but there was some peanut butter in those cookies.
I'm sure she's, got it exactly what we should be doing. I will share that with the board. But good question.
Okay, I have one other question. Have we had any interest of anybody certified to replace Miss Porter when she leaves with her husband?
We haven't posted that yet. I waited to see if it was approved, so we can post ending or return.
We have not had much success in the past. And one of the reasons we're giving a waiver too is not only for that, but also trying to keep this person so they come back.
Well, I understand
We
that,
don't
and I'm
lose them.
glad. Jeff Midkiff, what actually is his role now? I mean, is he going into the schools to help the math teachers, or?
He's done several things. Yes, he's capable of doing that if they ask for help, but he's had this summer, I think, a math academy. He's also worked with RISA, and I can't think of the girl's name, the lady that works, Kelly Watts, with Marshall University. I think last year we had 5 people out of 7 that weren't certified that became certified. So he's always working, trying to get the certification up. And he's always trying to keep what we have and look for more, but it's very difficult because we're in competition.
Does he spend any time in the schools with the math teachers? Or?
I don't know. I would say he does the academies. He has, remember we had a math coach last year that went to Boone. But anytime anybody needs any help, we do walkthroughs. He's out there a lot of times checking the math teachers, also checking for support. One side of it, and the other side we're looking at strategies. So in my answer, I would say yes, he's helping, but is he out there in the classroom watching them teach? I would say he's more stopping by their door, checking with them, see if they need anything that he can do. Support, because he can furnish, if a teacher is struggling and he's aware of it, or the principal shares it with him, he can get another math teacher, which I've seen before, to visit and to help the struggling teacher. He's done that. So it's numerous things that he does in the support role.
Is he paid through Title I? Is that?
He's partly, I think, and Bertie, you have to share.
He's half Title I, well, he and Shirley both, they're half Title I and half Title II, or 50/50. And they're also co-directors of what we say Title I program.
Federal program.
I know the school missed him greatly when they took him out of the school, brought him into the central office, and I was just wondering, is he really out there doing what we brought him in for?
Well, since then, he's changed his role, his role has changed. That's where we had, I can't think of the lady's name.
Very bad.
If you all remember, we hired Mary Pat, and she was a coach. So he is not a coach because that's all that person does. He has several responsibilities, but he spends a lot of time trying to support math teachers, and that's all we can ask of him, unless we demote him, and go back to a math coach where that's all he would do. And he, even though he's not at that school, I think he's delivering much more countywide than he could ever deliver to, those few students and what he does for the whole
He
county.
was a great math teacher.
Yes, he is. He still is. Well, you can say where he was great or not.
Yeah, he's a good teacher. That's what I am too.
That's what I was saying.
Anyway, do we have anything else? Do you have anything else? All right. I guess that's all. We'll adjourn the meeting until August 16, 2010, 6 p.m.
Motion.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?